There we go. I made it. Good morning. I'm Louise. Hi from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Got a bit of Wi-Fi issues this morning. Just had to switch this one off. Connect to my neighbours to get on. How is everyone this morning? Good morning. Who have we got here? Excuse me. I can't scroll up. I think it's Jamie, Tim, Amanda, Marie, Melissa, Mandy. Good morning. Morning, everybody. How are you all? Let's move this across. Hang on. All good? Hi, Michelle. So I'm going to pull some cards out for the collective, do some channeling for the collective. If you're interested in a private reading, you can get one of those. Well, not private, public. A mini read. If you've got a question to ask of your higher self, just check out that pinned comment in the live chat. So if you're on live, that is, at the top there, and it tells you it's by PayPal donation now only, not the super chat super sticker. That's just for, I don't know, any kind of donation if you want to, but I don't get very much of that at all. So, hey Seedles, you're here, popping in and out. Okay. So yeah, if you've got a question for your higher self, just put a capital Q in the comments at the start of your comments so I can find it. And if you, you can just have general if you want. Attorney shopping sounds like a good thing to me. I've been doing some investigation work. So now my health, now my diet and everything is perfect to get it to a set thing. It doesn't affect my blood pressure at all. So, but my blood pressure went up a few days ago after doing 2 days of strength training. So as I thought, it's structural blood pressure. It's about my neck. So the magnesium is helping to relax those muscles. And now I've started doing at least 3 times a day these stretches for C1 and C2. There's the nerves that go through there that regulate blood pressure, and if you've got problems there, it can impinge on it, and then your blood pressure regulation is just off. It's just off. So I'm like, well, what can I do? I've not got a chiropractor here to sort me out. That would be ideal. I hope a chiropractor comes to live here again. I need to sort it out myself. So I did YouTube searching and found this incredible guy, chiropractor, who, and just with a bed, you can do all of these stretches, and it's amazing. It's really good. So I've done that this morning. What we got going on today? Yeah, close to the end, Tim. Caroline and Michelle. It's by donation. Check that pinned comment up top. Up the top of the chat. Is the chat down there? Wherever the chat is for you. Of how to get one of those. Caroline, I've got yours. Thank you. Oh, I've got 2. Email's been taking ages. Sorry about that. Thank you, Michelle. Let's just do this collective card first. Rituals and offerings. Being very conscious of what you're asking for, and you know that whole be careful what you ask for thing. Be careful what you ask for. Michelle, I am well, thank you. And you know what else I've done? I'm not taking my blood pressure every morning now. It's like weighing yourself. But I weigh myself every day. It doesn't bother me. It's good to stay on top of what muscle I've put on, what fat I'm losing and stuff like that. But it does bother me. The blood pressure thing bothers me, especially when it gets high again. And I'm like, I don't need to stress myself out like this. Now I'm on top of it. I know, it's not anything to do with my diet. I knew that. Really, I knew that anyway, of course. How could it be any of the normal things? It can't be, because I'm already doing the right things. So it's a chicken cat. So yeah, that's that. Michelle, Higher self guidance for you. Oh, you're going to have to get on something. Transformation and own my idea. So in order to have what it is that you want, you need to transform to get there. Let's move this down here. Transform yourself to get there. So that means who you are right now isn't the person that's going to get that thing. So as much as you ask the universe for it, the universe is still going to keep on saying, you need to do this thing first. Get over this challenge first. To become, there's the transformation that's important. The transformation in you, of course, because it's not about anyone else. I eat garlic I'm doing all the right things. Believe me, my diet is perfect. Say expert diet. It's not any of the normal factors. So I'm already on it. It's cervical. Transformation and own my idea. Yeah, there's a transformation. Give us more on that then. What is the transformation here for Michelle? In other words, if you keep on asking for it, you're not going to get it. You've got to transform yourself first. Okay, so it's letting go and let go and flow. Right, so letting go of your past story about it. This could be about other manifestations too. I don't know what you're asking for, Michelle, but yeah, it could be about your old stories about manifestations, or it could be old stories about something that's similar to what you're asking for. In other words, if you're asking for a new partner, it's about exes and stuff like that. Letting go of that story. Let go and flow. Go with the flow. Ease up on it. Surrender it to the divine. It's what came up in the energy update today, right? Surrender it to the divine. Oh, the energy update got me nervous today. Hey, Deb. I need to put this on. Fan. It's hot. Because I just ate my breakfast. Yeah. The energy update. Because I've got a romantic situation going on. You're asking for balance, right? So when we ask for something like that, we've got to be it ourselves, right? You know how I tell that story when I was asking for abundance from my business? I wanted growing and consistent abundance from my business. And that's when I realized that I needed to be that myself. I needed to be consistent and growing. So that's when I started doing consistent videos more and more, and then working smarter and smarter. So I needed to, whatever it is that we're wanting. So you've got a story to let go of from the past about being unbalanced. It must be out of balance. Seedles, and not just that. I just, and I very rarely watch any other readers, but Minnow Pond Tarot, Chris, his Taurus reading for August showed up on my phone last night. I think I actually fell asleep to it. And he was saying, so there's someone that excites you but frightens you too, and you want them but you're running away from them. That's what me and him are doing at the moment, Mr. Handsome. Oh no. You should have seen us yesterday. We were both idiots. You wouldn't think that we're grown people. And then he's hiding behind a boxing bag, and I'm hanging around thinking, I shouldn't go home yet, even though it's only just 5 when I'm leaving. But he's hiding. And then he says then he started talking about me. We can't get it together yet. We're just in that stupid teenage stage. So yeah, try to find that balance within yourself, Michelle. But it's definitely something about the past, with that let go of the story and let go and flow. So how out of balance are you? You could just be telling yourself that. Often we think of ourselves as our past. Do you know what I mean? And we judge ourselves. So we think we're still that awkward teenager that we were before, obviously. Because that's who I'm being right now. Yeah, the awkward stage. It's horrible. But it's kind of nice too. I don't like the super chats because unfortunately I can't get an American what's it called? Tax number. I've got one. I can't get access to. I've got one because of my book royalties. They use one, but they haven't told me what it is. It's just automatic through Amazon. But YouTube, it's not automatic, and they want me to apply for it. Otherwise, they're taking 33%, I think it is, of my earnings. So they're taking 33% of my earnings. Now, Super Chat and Super Sticker, YouTube already take the majority of that anyway, which leaves me about 12% of what you pay. Nah, it's not worth it, hey. So yeah, just the PayPal if you don't mind. I might try and get that sorted out. I might contact someone that might be able to do it for me. Caroline, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Will you be reunited with the man you love deeply? Caroline. And the other day he was trying to impress me. No, Caroline. Why no? What's this? Why won't Caroline be reunited? Oh, okay, initiating who's aware. Because you won't initiate it? Is that what's going on? Or they won't initiate it? The one with the awareness needs to initiate it. So if you've got some hard and fast rules in your mind, like they've got to come back to me, or they've got to do this or that, that's why you're not going to get reunited. The aware one needs to initiate it. Is that you, Caroline? So this could be butting of heads. It's about communication. So you could get back together, but currently it's a no, because there's the circumstances in which, the beliefs in which you're both believing is stopping that from happening. Policeman. Oh no, the policeman disappeared. I saw him a couple of times in the shop and I've never seen him since. I think he's on the island. This is someone else. This is someone that I've been attracted to for a very long time. Last year, when I was trying to get over my Mr. Last year, I wanted him to ask me out, but he didn't. It was a bit too soon anyway. But now he's all like keen, it seems. But running away from me. But that's all right, because I'm running away from him too. There you go, Caroline. Does that make sense to you, Caroline? It's your beliefs that are blocking you both. Thank you, Maria. Maria, high self-guidance for Maria. Work and get what you want. You will get what you want through work. You're putting the work in, you'll get what you want. So, you know, that whole, when we get disempowered and we think, oh, this is too hard, I can't seem to get what I want through my work. It doesn't seem to be working. We start wishing to win the lotto or stuff like that. We can think, you know, there's something magical that I'm not doing. No, you will work for it. It's the way that everyone gets it. It would be great if we didn't have to, but we do. Quite frankly, we do. Yeah, we talk to each other occasionally. This one, I see him every day now. And even when it doesn't need to be there, like it didn't need to be there yesterday, it comes anyway. Yeah, it's sweet. So detachment and refocus. Detach from the magical thinking is what I'm hearing, Maria. You're trying to circumnavigate in your mind, putting your work in. You've got to put the work in. You've got to put lots of, like I was saying before, I wanted my money to be consistent and growing, and I realized I had to be that. And you'll be surprised just how much you have to put in before you get stuff out. So detachment and refocus. Detach from that magical, there's a magical thing that you can do. There's not. You'll waste your time doing that. I did that for years, trying to do that. Believing in the law of attraction stuff, and just, no, you just got to work for it, and you've got to be smart, and you've got to learn and grow. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, so we'll see. So when I was doing my neck stretches this morning, laying on there on the bed with my head and my arm off the bed. I was listening to myself, listening to the energy update, and when it was saying about a message from a lover, and that's the other thing is I've added him on Facebook and he hasn't added me. He's not accepted it. Why? Because that would be easy, wouldn't it? No one else seems to have noticed yet. Although he was talking about me in front of me to Seren yesterday, so I didn't understand what he was saying there. He's asking something, and Seren said, "Who? Oh, Claire." And I didn't understand what he said. Vision. Let's get back up there again. Vision. Started featuring in my dreams now then. Vision. Oh, cat's focused. Meet Stargazer. Some say her head is in the clouds, but the view's better from up there. She can see the big picture beyond our normal sight. She can see beyond small increments of time to the vastness of years, decades, and even eternity. Take a step back and see your life through Stargazer's eyes. What visions do you have for your life? They might appear fuzzy or absent if you're afraid of the actions they're calling to take. What visions do you have for your life? They might appear fuzzy or absent if you're afraid of the actions they're calling you to take. Acknowledge those fears, then ask them to step aside like parting clouds until you're able to truly see. Let your visions be a beacon calling you forth. I'm trying not to lose weight at the moment as well. It's so hard when you eat completely clean not to lose weight. So hard. I'm managing to maintain just about. But I do feel like the fat's going. It's dropping down. What else do we have for the collective? This one. Rose Garden. I can never remember these cards for some reason. I don't seem to connect with them that much, these cards. I always need to read it. Sensitivity. Awareness of nature. Integration. Comes a chicken. Integration. Whole. Integrated whole. Oh, bigger picture again, I think. Strength. Hey. I gave chicken some pork yesterday. I got some minced pork, so I gave her some of it. Oh, she loved me so much after that. I was doing my stretches and she came up and when I'm stretching, I've got my head off the edge of the bed, and she was like rubbing her face all over mine. She was happy. No, I'm not eating vegan. I do eat a lot of vegetables though now. Rose garden. Look at this beautiful woman who has transformed into a flower. She holds a red blooming rose to the place where her heart belongs. Her hair has become a leaf blown by the wind. She's a part of nature and grows stronger with every gentle touch and loving gesture. She's not alone. Her friends the caterpillar and butterfly are here to visit. Thorns threaten to prick her, but she's not scared. A rose is beautiful and strong because of its thorns, not in spite of them. Okay, yeah. Rose garden. She's strong because of her boundaries and stuff. not. Yeah. Okay. What goddess do we have? So what is this then? Like rituals and offerings, I was getting like be very conscious, have focus, vision, long term, stay strong. That was in the energy update too. Stay strong. Stay strong. Maybe I should have taken my blood pressure this morning if I had time to do it. I just would like to know because I'm feeling, since I started the neck stretching yesterday, I'm feeling much better. Feeling much more relaxed anyway. It's a problem. My neck has been for a long time. This one, Crady Lad. Is that a C? I don't know. The script on these is so bad, it's very difficult to see what letters they actually are. I think it's C. Is it a C? Yes, it's a C. Creedy Lad. Self-care, anyway. It's time to take care of yourself. Goddess of flowers and spring, Creedy Lad is guiding you to fill your own well and tend to your own garden because the time to bloom is coming very soon. Is it? We had COVID case number 7 on this island since the beginning of time. It's number 7. Another tourist. Come with it. This time, this one had 2 vaccinations and had a negative test before they came here. Self-care, I don't know why it just got me to think of it. Time to bloom is coming very soon. Yeah, because it doesn't feel like, I don't know, it just feels like tourism is going to be extremely slow. Look, standing up. Well, it's leaning over a bit. Much happier now. It's getting used to this place. Naya. Nyai. 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 Nyai Loro Kiro. Indonesian. Nyai. So it's Indonesian. Loro Kiro. Nyai. Nyai Loro Kiro. Mermaid goddess Nyai Loro Kiro is guiding you through the next stage of your life. So get ready to overcome, transform, and transcend. As always, you have to be the one to make the effort, so start dreaming big. It is a cactus. It's a little cactus. Let's see. Knocked it off. It's still got a bit of a lean on, but it's doing much better. It's got the coral heart in with it to give it a bit of loving. Isn't it cute? Little. If I turn it that way around and don't knock it off the shell, start going toward the sun. As always, you have to be the one to make the effort, so start dreaming big. Mermaid goddess Nyai Loro Kirol is guiding you through this next stage of your life, so get ready to overcome, transform, and transcend. As always, you have to be the one to make the effort, so start dreaming big. That message again. It's us that's got to do it. Go with the flowers. Yeah. How many times should I water it, do you think? It's in air conditioning, and when I'm working, which is a lot of the time, it's got a fan pointed at it. Once every 2 weeks, do you think? I did actually water it when it got home because it was so disturbed by the journey that I wanted the soil to settle again. Not too dry at the moment. I got it at the same time as I got this. beach plastic made into a coaster. Isn't it gorgeous? I used to live in the window of that shop. Only if it's dry. Let's get some tarot out, hey. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Wednesday, I didn't get a chance to do a pick a card record it yet. And because of all of those August reads, I worked Sunday. No, I don't want to work Sunday. And yesterday I just had to have the day off. I was exhausted. I had to take the day off. I did private readings, but I didn't shoot any videos. I needed that. And so back into shooting today, but I've got all of the weeklies to do, so maybe I can do a pick a card. I can't do all the weeklies and pick a card. It's impossible to do that many videos. So maybe I could do a pick a card in half of the weeklies. Something like that. I'll do something like that, I think. So that we can get a pick a card. If I do a pick a card, I need all day to do it because I've got to do the deeper dive for it before I can put it out. So no pick a card. Just can't fit it in because of the monthlies. So Claire doesn't get paid because it's the pick a cards that earn me money. Working without getting paid. I'm doing something wrong here. Never fear, Steve's here. King of Swords, getting clarity on something. And not just clarity, perspective. Getting clarity and perspective on something. I want to read perspective out. 12. Perspective. Maybe it's the long-term thing again. It may be a good time to pause. Take a deep breath and review your plans. If you feel stuck, do not make any hasty decisions just yet. Sometimes looking at things from another angle or perspective can shift the energy of a challenging situation. It may be that you'll need to let go of something or make some kind of sacrifice, which may initially leave you feeling vulnerable. Know that this too will pass. You just need some time to review your plans. This is a transitional phase when you're able to recalibrate your beliefs, situation, or life goals. Take this time to meditate on your personal hopes and dreams. When one door closes, another always opens. What are my options at this time? Where do my true passions lie, and how am I honoring them? At a crossroads. Yeah, patient surrender. They've made some new coasters as well. Octagon shape, I think. Octagon. Some kind of a shape like that, anyway. I might have to go back in. I do need some new floss for my teeth. And I sell that there. The natural floss stuff. What's this? I feel like reading this out again. So this is the extra card that came with it, and it has a message on it. It says, what is success? To laugh often and much. To win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children. To earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends. To appreciate the beauty and find the best in others. To leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know even one life has breathed easier because you've lived. This is to have succeeded. Quoted by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Hey, Louis. Is it your birthday, Louis? Happy birthday. Or is it someone else's? Okay. Two more cards. Whoa. Nine of Wands. It's when you get over your wounds. Someone else's too. It's when you get over your wounds so that you can move forward. What are you moving forward to? The Ten of Pentacles, the happily ever after. It's making me very nervous, this. One thing that makes me nervous about what's going on in my life at the moment is that we're in a small community. This is a big deal. Like, you can't do anything here without everyone knowing about it, because we will be seen. And you'd be surprised how fast word gets around. Like, literally one day I went to get some food up the road, and by the time I got to the stadium to train, they knew that my ex was coming back on the island. This was ages ago. From a conversation that I had with the lady that I was getting food from. And I'm pretty fast going down that hill on my bike. I don't think it was straight away afterwards, in fact. But it's incredible how fast everybody hears about everything on this island. Hey, Penny. Okay, so you get over your trauma, the wounded warrior. You're learning about boundaries and all of that. So gaining clarity on that and perspective on that, and then you get the Ten of Pentacles. Apparently, the happily ever after. I wish. Oh, I'm gonna have to show you. It's gonna mess everything up. Chickens are falling asleep like this on the cat deck, on the cat box. I can't show you. You can't see a thumb. Oh, because you got to click on the cross to get rid of the chat, and then you'll be able to see the thumb. And then you can click on live chat again to bring the chat back up. That's how you do it. Because the live chat takes over everything, doesn't it? On these things. And for the pick a card read, the next one, I want to do blocks to love. What's your blocks to love? That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do next. Maybe I can do that today. And then on Friday, because I'm not doing anything tomorrow, I'm going to go for my massage and get my neck sorted out a bit more. It took me a while to figure it out as well, how to do it. Don't worry. Transcendence and self-care. Okay. Yeah, it does sound like a good one, doesn't it? I wonder why I'm not getting time. It's just whenever it comes around, because my schedule is so busy anyway. When it comes around toward the end of the month and I do the monthly ones, I just end up overworking. So something's got to give, and it's not going to be me this time. Yeah, blocks to love. It's a good one, hey? The Elementalist. I'm getting a very go with the flow kind of an energy from this card. You know, not going against nature, going with the flow of nature. Seven of Trees is about you've planted the seeds and it's happening. Patience, it's happening. The sun is coming up, look. It's going to happen. And of course, the card that always comes out is the Four of Embers, Four of Wands. It's the marriage card. Cozy home. Let's find out more. I've got to take it slow. It's a lucky cat. Take it slow. Knight of Pentacles is the one that gets there slowly but surely. Hey, Gabe. Thanks for your donation. Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely getting there. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Ace of Cups. It's interesting that this is like a mug of coffee or something. Is it coffee? It's probably coffee. It's got a heart on it. A barista has put a heart on it. Could be hot chocolate though. Anyway, Ace of Cups, it's feeling amazing. What? Do we have to take our time until we feel amazing? Full of love. Nine of Pentacles is the single. Doing it for yourself first. Got to take our time. Do it for ourselves first, feeling full of love. Okay, which again indicates, doesn't it, that we've got some blocks there. Is it right or romance today? Let's see. Good one, Jamie. General guidance. Okay, general guidance. Which is it? Romance? Sometimes it's about friends too. Oh, Gabe. Never ceases to disappoint your higher self. Wait for it. Put it back in your pants. Put it back in your pants, Gabe. Oh, what are you waiting for? Oh, forgive them. Appreciate yourself. Yeah, so wait. Forgive them and appreciate yourself. So, raising the bar. This is about raising the bar. Forgive them. So why would you have to wait? It's saying don't rush into a relationship because you need to raise the bar. You need to appreciate yourself more to raise the bar. So you're forgive them, someone in the past. You're reaching too low. You're not reaching for the one that's right for you. You need to forgive past partner, or it could even be past someone you tried to get with. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, sometimes if you raise the bar and then you ask someone out and then they're like, you? That would wound, wouldn't it? Getting your energy back up after your grandmother's passing. Forgive them and appreciate yourself. There's something that's knocked your confidence and has you reaching too low there. So yeah, slow yourself down in relationships. Yeah, you were right. It's the weight card. See, I tell you, I'm never telling anyone new, something new. I'm always telling you what you know, what you already knew. That's how you'll know whether it resonates or not, because you already know it. Mhm. Okay, more tarot. What have we got here? So we're getting clarity and perspective, especially a long-term perspective is what I'm hearing there. Let's put you back so you can see the cards. Getting clarity, King of Swords, perspective. Seeing the bigger picture, longer term, that kind of thing. We've got over our wounds, or we're getting over our wounds, learning how to protect ourselves and all of that, the Nine of Wands, before we can have this, the happily ever after, the Ten of Pentacles, the house, the job, the car, the partner, the family, all of that stuff. The elementalist is going with the flow because they planted the seeds toward the committed relationship or whatever it is that you want, the solid job, the, yeah. Taking it slowly in the Knight of Pentacles because we've got to feel it ourselves first. Nine of Pentacles is a single person doing it for themselves, but it's all about feeling really good first. You fully understand that. There you go, Gabe. Yeah. Okay, so let's get some more out. So we've got to fully feel it ourselves first. Here we go. Again, Hanged Man perspective. Seeing it differently. Got to see it differently and feel it differently first. Mm. And the Eight of Wands, before we set off, fast forward, Eight of Wands, toward what it is that we want, we've got to see it differently first. We've got to think about it differently so that we feel differently about it first. What if we just did them like this? Move back, mermaid. Back off. A little bit better. Hey, Crapster. Now to wait for the person of the past, or that one I need to forgive. Okay. Probably both need to be forgiven, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Changing that. We've got to change the way that we're thinking about it before we go fast forward on something here. Again, Eight of Wands. Deception, okay. Yeah. So we're not deceiving ourselves, right? Card of deception. And think about it differently so that we feel different, so we're not deceiving ourselves. This, passion, muse of inspiration, claiming it. Now, sometimes we claim stuff because of ego, right? We just want to win. We want it to be right. We want to be right. Muse of inspiration, King of Wands, the one that claims what it is that they want. So we can be deceiving ourselves there. Do we really want it? Do we really want what we think that we want before we fast forward on it? This is like overthink it, isn't it? Doesn't it sound like overthink it first? But we got the elementalist saying go with the flow too. This piques my overthink it, and I'm already overthinking it. It's like all the ramifications, especially in this small community. Constantly working on yourself. Being single, getting back to my fitness level I had before. Yeah, I like being single. For that reason, you can really just pour your time into yourself. Self-care. Oh God, why have we got the Seven of Swords again? That's twice now. Deceit. Why are we deceiving ourselves here? Why? I need to get clarity on that. Why the Seven of Swords? Allow time alone. Oh, deceiving ourselves that we're ready. Allow time alone. Why did this one come out? It seems to be something to do with the fast forward. To expand and appreciate ourselves, so to want more. Like Gabe got to appreciate ourselves so that we, yeah, as the time alone that's really important. So deceiving ourselves about being ready, that's what it is. Because feeling it, so we're waiting until we really feel it, and going slow until we really feel it. When do we really feel ready? I'm certainly not bored. It's not. That's not going to be the feeling, is it? What have I got here? Thanks, Tim. What's the feeling of being ready? It's not boredom. I say that because I think previously it was boredom. I thought, well, I'm ready for something to shake my life up because it's boring. Now my life isn't boring, it's full. So what's the feeling of wanting a relationship? Lost. Maybe. Timothy, general guidance for you. Thanks for your donation. Okay, general guidance. Communicate and expansion. Isn't that interesting? The expansion card just came up before as well. Appreciate self. So communicate and expansion, wanting more. Want more from life. Want more than this. Actually communicating that, not settling. Not being so settly in your communication. Not being the, well, it's all right, kind of Tim. Not backing down. The universe is always listening to us. And if we're always the one that puts everyone else first and backs down and all of that, it hears that and it's like, oh, put Timothy last. Timothy wants to go last. So you need to start communicating the more that you want, raising the bar in yourself, but actually using that in your communication. In other words, not just when you're sat in meditation or when you're in cafe, thinking, yeah, I appreciate myself, raise the bar, expect more from life and all of that. And then you get out there with your friends and go, no, it's all right. No, you go first. And then all of this, you've got to be consistent with that. Expecting more. Who's the squirrel that comes every day? It's whipping its tail on the electric lines. I wonder if it feels. I wonder if they feel the electricity in the things when they go on them. Oh, it's doing that thing. Because there's two electricity lines like that, and sometimes they go sideways on it. It's doing that. Timothy, be firm or wake up. Okay. So yeah, this is about being in alignment all the time, not just some of the time. Sometimes we can think we're in alignment because we can talk the talk and all of that, and we've got it clear in our minds, but then we don't look at the things that we're actually doing in our lives and see that we're not being that same person on the same page. So it's be firmer to wake up. Wake up is like what you already know, but actually being that in every moment. Does that make sense? So there's still actions that you're taking, especially communication, things that you're saying. It could be like laid back kind of stuff, being laid back, a little bit too laid back, are you? That can mask, it can hide. Yeah, not expecting more for yourself. Guys, what are you doing? Super chat, super sticker. Will you ever get married, have children? Masako. Let's see. Yes, you will. Yay. Sue, can I see you leaving your job? So for the super chat, super sticker ones, because I won't even get $1 of that, you know. Just do a little mini reads. I can't see you leaving your job at the moment, Sue. Hang on a minute. At the moment, but remember those crystals, they always say what the energy is in the moment, then we can change it. Why? Weight and criticism. Okay, so you're holding this criticism energy. So even if you did leave your job, or yeah, okay, it's not the right time to leave your job right now. And I think everyone else would tell you that too. That's why you got the criticism thing here. Because it's right, it's not the right time to leave. You need to wait. It's not the right time. Yeah, if you still keep quiet and listen. So what I started to say then was, if you left your job, you're likely to get into another one that's got the same kind of situation that you don't want in there. So we need to wait before we move on until we've got like a positive. Yeah, I really want to do this. Really want to do this thing. So you need to listen to yourself first. If you don't want to go from one thing to the next and it have the same circumstances, you know. I don't know how much I got. Yeah, YouTubers are always taking the majority of, well, majority of it, I don't know, they don't disclose. They're not transparent about it, but I believe it's I don't know, 30 to 60% is what YouTube already takes of that. And now the US government, from my piece of it, is taking an extra 30%. So, yeah. I mean, it was bad enough anyway. The super chat, super sticker. Geneva, thanks for your donation. Have you got a question for your reading? Yeah, and you know, this the US government thing, they did that with my book royalties, or they tried to do that with my book royalties. This is years ago, and with Amazon. And to apply for it, you've got to apply for a US tax number. To apply for it, you need to apply. I think you apply online. I think you can, but they get back to you snail mail when you're on the other side of the world. And if they send you a letter and they tell you that they need further information within 2 weeks, but they send it snail mail, so it arrives after the deadline. It just means that you're in this endless loop of not being able to get one. And so I gave up. I did that. I played that game for a while until it was just too frustrating. And it's like, just send me an email, tell me you need that stuff. Like, don't send it in a letter to the other side of the world, you idiots. I gave up. It was too frustrating. And then Amazon changed it so that you could do it all through them. And so you just put your information in and it sorted it out, and then they stopped taking. Then they stopped taking the 30%. I think it's about 30%. So if Amazon have sorted it out, but I can't get the information off Amazon to give to YouTube for them to sort it out too. So what do? Do I do it the frustrating way? I can't. I can't even do it from Thailand. I can't. Or get an accountant in Australia to try and sort it for me? Or just wait until there's enough angry people, angry YouTubers going, what the fuck, YouTube? Give us a way to actually do it, like Amazon did. Yeah. But yeah, so at the start of this month, it was my first pie that was ridiculously from YouTube, that was ridiculously less. So it's rubbish, but it is what it is. About your job, yes, I can tell you about your job. I hate stuff like that. It's a pain in the ass anyway, all that stuff like that governments want you to do. But then when they don't give you a way to do it, it's just the worst. So Geneva. Right, okay. Geneva, you've got find a new approach and what you resist persists. Right. So with your work, it seems like you want to do things differently. So this is how I imagine this energy. You're in the workplace, you can see that things can be done differently. It could be a lot better, but your boss isn't going to do that. They're not making those right decisions to do it in that different way. So there's a lot of resistance there, right? Idiots. They're idiots. They don't see it. And they don't listen to me when I tell them. And so there's a whole lot of resistance there, a whole lot of fight kind of thing. So a new approach needs to be found. Yeah, it's interesting because I did a private reading yesterday and it was for somebody who has a business who is starting off these new Zoom calls, I guess they'll be, but these new meetings. I wanted to know how to approach these meetings to get what she wants out of it, and it was really fun. I love doing readings like that, but it's reminding me of this. A new approach has to be taken. Right, perfect in communication coming. So you've had the right ideas in your work. It could be frustrating as in you just think I'll do it myself. If I did it myself, if this was my company kind of thing. Anyway, you've got perfect in communication coming. So it seems like someone's noticed your ideas or the way that you do things or the way that you are doing things. I'm just getting this. Your energy in the work is different than everyone else's energy in the work, and it's a clash kind of thing. It's being noticed anyway. And you've got communication coming, so someone might offer you a different job. Self-love and healing. Wow. I was getting that feeling. It's like I used to work in corporate. This kind of reminded me of this, and so often I used to have to like take over meetings because they just weren't doing the right thing. And so I'd take it over. And, you know, when I was leaving, when I quit and I was leaving, they're like, oh, but you could be a manager. And I'm like, yeah, I could do all of that. Or I could do it for myself. I'm going to go and have my business, my own business. I could do anything. And it's good that you've recognized that, and I will. But I'm not going to do it here for you guys. I'm going to do it for myself. So it's that kind of thing, self-love and healing. This is more about you, Geneva, about you realizing, yes, you've got great ideas, you've got great skills and all of that, and you can do it for yourself. I don't know, I just feel like once you really own that and you get away from that resistance, the fight of trying to do it in that particular situation in that particular way, I think you've already been noticed, and it's either you doing your own thing or you'll be offered a job. So hang on in there. Hang on in there. I feel it though. I feel that energy. It's frustrating. Hang on in there though. Something good will come of it, yeah. But it might be you doing something for yourself will be the good thing that comes. Anyway, you've got the communication coming, so you will hear something. Hope that helps. Let's get another one out. What was this? Deceiving ourselves. Oh, that we're ready. We're deceiving ourselves that we're ready. Masaka, how many children will I have? I'm not that kind of a psychic. I don't use my gift for stuff like that. And I can't and I can't help you have as many kids as you want to have as well. I'm not that kind of a therapist. The Nine of Swords, anxiety. Anguish, conflict, anxiety. Am I ready? Am I not ready? Am I ready? Am I not ready? The Wheel of Fortune. Things will always change. Ends of cycle, starts of a new one, but are we really, really, really ready for what we think we're ready for? Adaptation and elevation. Are we really ready for much better? Elevation. Is it much better? Is it more of the same? You don't know where you stand. Yeah. Have you been having a hell of a time sleeping? I've been sleeping good. It helps with the magnesium. Now I'm taking magnesium and the mineral mix along with vitamin C all day. It tastes beautiful. Now I'm looking at my calcium levels. I'm gonna have to figure that out. They sent me an email to how to figure out how much calcium I'm taking in, because of course I'm not having dairy anymore, to see if I need to add some more calcium in, because I'm perimenopausal and that means that I'll actually need more. Take magnesium. Sleep so much better. I'm having trouble waking up now. My watch has woken me up twice in the last couple of days. 6 a.m. Been waking up at 3 a.m. I do tend to. But I go to sleep really early, like 8 o'clock. And so I tend to wake in the middle of the night and then go back to sleep. But yeah, magnesium really helps. because apparently we're all magnesium deficient. No matter whether you're eating the magnesium-rich foods or not, we are, because unless you're getting your food from a farm, even the organic farms, not necessarily putting magnesium into the soils. Some of them might be, the majority still aren't. Majority are putting potassium into the soils, putting other stuff into the soils, but not magnesium. It makes such a difference. I'm telling you, it makes such a difference. When I started taking magnesium, I really started sleeping properly. It's great. Which one do you take, Zedel? I've got 5 different types now. Middle of the night is creative time. What do you do when you wake up then? Do you start thinking? That's why I've got to stop taking my blood pressure in the morning, because I'd be like, wake up, is it time to go? Do I need to take my blood pressure? Hang on, I need to go to the bathroom first. Should I take my blood pressure before I go to the bathroom? And that's it, I'm awake and it's 3 a.m. when I look. Not good. Menopause changes sleep patterns, does it? See, that could be the mineral thing as well. I'm reading my mineral book at the moment, so I'm getting all this information on it. It does. It changes the menopause changes what we need because of the estrogen factor. Once we don't have that estrogen anymore. 3 and 8. That one is, I don't find that 3 and 8 helps me sleep as much as glycinate. Glycinate is the one that's like, have that, go back to sleep straight away. The 3 and 8, I am taking 3 and 8. I think I took it this morning. Yeah, 3 and 8 I took this morning. 3 and 8 is more the one for the mind. This is the one. You have some of that before you go to bed. You will sleep. Glycinate. It's great. If I wake up and do that thing at 3 a.m., if I get up and have one of these, go back to sleep. Oh. Wake up, time to close your eyes, stay still, fall back, yeah. I went through instant menopause at 29. Holy crap. Yeah, our bodies change a fair bit, right? That's why I'm thinking now about calcium. Especially with me quitting dairy. Maybe I can try it again now. Thai yogurt would be my choice. The Thai cows are still okay. A2, okay. A-okay. A2, okay. Chickens left the building. Being called. Siren. At least I'm not having any menopausal issues. I mean, I don't have any symptoms. I'm not having hot flashes. Well, I live in the tropics. I have hot flashes every day. But it's nothing new. It's hot. Friend gave me over-the-counter Unisom. What's that? Yeah, not allowing the brain to engage with being awake. There is a trick to it, isn't there? Sleep aid helps with menopause. Alcohol used to disrupt my sleep so much. I can't believe that I used to drink so consistently and have such poor sleep all the time as a result. What's the siren pulling us to do? Oh God, the lover. What is the siren calling us to do? The lover. The pull of love. Just sleep. Yeah, my sleep's pretty much always been bad. Well, yeah, didn't sleep good as a kid. I had PTSD, which disrupted my sleep, but most of the time, I'm over that now. But well, most of the time, it hasn't happened for ages. It happens when I get into a new relationship. Unison makes you brain dead. What's in it? It takes pharmaceutical. See you, Penny. Nice. Yeah, magnesium is great. I love it. And yeah, I used to wake up like 5, 6 o'clock, even if I'd only had like 5, 6 hours sleep. I don't anymore. Stay asleep. Mountain. We're on a bit of a trip to get there. Oh, the pull of love. I've been so like shut down to it. I don't know why it seems bizarre that it's showing up again. At least it seems like it's someone that's good this time. I know he is. He's a good guy. And he's what? I'm 50. He's 41. He's a little bit older than the rest. I think he's 41. Hey, Connie. What else shall I get out? Oh, the cars look pretty. These. Get the green vibes today. Any ideas for cards? Feelings. Yeah, tell us more about feelings. Because remember, we have to have these feelings by ourselves first. I don't even get what that means. I'm happy by myself, but what's the feeling? Now, the Ace of Cups is way more than that. It's the joy of, yeah. Well, it's love. You get that feeling by yourself. Feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. That's true, isn't it? I had some letting go last night. Of the feelings. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they can no longer hold me captive. That's something that's happening to me at the moment, of course, thinking about getting into a new relationship and the old relationship stuff comes up. Letting it out of my eyes, my heart. Stuff that I was not pushing down, but it only comes up again when it comes up again, doesn't it? And you go there. So our feelings, does that mean we're not ready because we've still got that stuff coming up? Or does that always happen? Okay, I'm going to get one of these out and then I'm going to get on with my day because I've got so many videos to make. So you'll think it's a good idea to do a pick a card on love blocks. probably. Because look what came out. Healing the heart. Oh, heart healing. Heart healing. Or healing our feelings. It's the pull of the lovers. Get us to heal our heart. Let love in again. You're hitting the head. I fell off a rope ladder. I was hanging on off my knees. I think I was about 8 or 9. I was hanging off my knees on a rope ladder in France. And I slipped off, relaxed. And I landed on my head, and I was concussed for quite some time. They didn't take me to hospital. My neck's never been the same since. I had some work done on my atlas joint, C1. He said that you'd only need to have it done once. It's obviously, I knew when he was saying it. It cost a fortune. It's like, yeah, but you only need it done once. You'll never need this done again. Once I've done it, that's it. It's done. It's not. If they tell you, those atlas people, that they only need to do it once, it's not. They don't. But yeah, the questions he was asking, we put it back to that I think my head was knocked off its perch when I fell off that rope ladder. Head trauma, neck trauma, not good. Okay, so let's leave it at that. Thank you everyone for coming along. Let's do it all over again on Friday before the weekend. Thanks for your donations, for taking part. I wish you a very good day. I wish you a good day, sir and madam. And I'll see you on Friday. Bye. Thanks, moderators. You do a great job.